Hello? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. What's up, Watts? And Raffletune, I suppose. 10 viewers. Hey guys. Hey, hello everyone. Today we're just gonna be detailing. Can you hear me? Okay. We're just gonna be detailing, um, adding a few things around, possibly planning, maybe. Let me go ahead and switch over. There we go. So I need some ambience. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's quiet. I can't play anything for you guys. I might be able to. I don't know. Is that? I usually just put on like rain sounds or like ambience from video games. You guys will have to find your own. Okay, it's not quiet anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna be detailing. I need to learn how to use this again because I have not touched it. Video. The first thing, actually, I'm gonna start with Wayne Tower. 'Cause it needs some work. So let's go inside of it. Holy crap. I thought it was about to crash. Imagine building this in Minecraft. Air of Azrael is trying to build this Grand Avenue in Minecraft, so it actually we measured this building and it's 290 blocks tall. So it can barely fit in a Minecraft world. Unless you have like a super flat. Okay, so this let me turn off like the fade crap. Actually, we can isolate it. That's fine. Okay, so there's no doors. That's the first thing. There's no doors. So I need to add some doors. And I need to remember like how to use this program. Um door. I guess you could have doors here? Question mark? Well, Olympus Hotel. Yeah, I had a poll there because I don't know. I was like, because people are just gonna say Olympus Hotel. They're just gonna pick like, oh, what's the most crazy building? And I feel like if I just do the most crazy building immediately, what's the point of watching the other ones? I'm gonna put the doors here. So I might save Olympus Hotel. I think I might go on to some. The bank is a good idea, or City Hall, because I have no clue what. I don't know what I'm gonna do for City Hall. I wish this program wasn't so dark. I mean, it's kind of my fault. I picked really dark colors. That looks stupid. Hmm. Also, in this episode, or not episode stream, I might touch on the Grand Avenue monorail because, as a lot of people pointed out, it's really, really high up, which isn't realistic. Although I'm not really going for realism, it's it's probably a bit too high, to be honest. I don't remember what material I did this to a brown. This building is just like not as detailed. The thing I've been doing, I've been working on this like every day at this point, but I'm still working on the Nightwing Lego Batman reboot video. We've created 5 suits. I say we because Sanity is helping me with it, and he's working on the last alternative suit. Um, the stream design you saw, I've actually changed it up a little bit. It's a lot better. I didn't like how kind of modern that suit looked, so I made it a bit more like retro. And there's been a lot of iteration on like the alternative suits because I'm trying to like take in people's I'm trying to take people's criticism like this is too detailed, man, like you got to simplify it cuz it's Lego. I have a tendency to make things more detailed, and the sketch is just going to be more detailed. Like I've done the sides of it, which Lego figures don't have stickers on the sides. I get it. Um what's up, Master Gamer? And Lucian Aguirre Medidieros. I don't know how to say that. It's crazy. Is that your name? That's crazy. I'm gonna put this on all of the archways. But maybe I was not stupid because if I add all this detail, this is gonna take longer and longer to make these. And Wayne Tower, that video did really good. Like wow. I went back to that video and I don't know, I didn't remember it very much. And I'm like, wow, like it's the last like 5 minutes are actually Wayne Tower. The rest of it is just designing the map, which that part was really cool, but I could have maybe put it into 2 videos. I don't know. But maybe that's why it did so well, because people were like forced to watch it. Learning how to use Blender, I've never used it. Do the donut tutorial. Yeah, I've used it. I use it all the time. I'm a game developer, so I have to use it a lot. I've used Maya. Maya's sucks. I've had to use it for school. Um, I've used Substance Painter, like a texturing program. Really, really good. Honestly, necessary if you're doing like characters or any complicated texturing. I've used ZBrush. I think my access to ZBrush has been revoked. I have not checked. There's also the subway, not subway, but train station that we have no doors. Blender is definitely, it takes a little bit to get into, but you should be thankful that you're learning Blender because if you went to Maya, it is just ridiculous. Um, Blender is very user friendly. Like it doesn't seem like it when you're learning it, but when you go to Maya, you'll just realize like wow, like Blender is so much more like easier to use. Um, and the controls are just really good. I do wish Blender had the in Unity, the game engine, you can fly around with WASD, which is super useful. Like what I'm doing right now. You can't do this in Blender. I don't know why. It would be great. It's all orbit camera for some reason. Might make it this instead. You can do that in Blender? How do you do it? I'm loading up Blender right now. Let me Blender free. Try the walk and fly navigation tools. Allows you to temporarily navigate using temporarily. I mean, you can, yeah, I know you can walk around, but can you fly around? Shortcut is now Shift F. Uh, Shift tilde key. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, this is great. And Shift makes you go fast. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to know. When I was learning it, I didn't know you could do that. Thanks for the information. I will use that all the time now. Cause that camera, man, the orbit camera sucks sometimes. What a blessed evening, yes. I have double monitors right now. I just got a second monitor, which is so much better. I can look at chat and not have to, like, before I had to look at my phone. Okay, this does not line up perfectly. Ah, stuck inside the walls. Okay, all I need to do here, select that. I'm actually gonna make a complicated design. And then I'm just gonna paste it. I don't even know why I'm doing this because like I don't know if it even matters to do interior stuff like that. Some other stuff that needs to change is, let's see. I do need to put like a tree up here. And this got copy and pasted, so probably make it not look like that. I know this isn't Minecraft, but do you have any tips or windows because I'm having trouble with not making it look repetitive? Um, Windows I have here are pretty repetitive. In Minecraft, the thing to do is probably like what I did here. For the top floor, the windows are slightly different, or you add stuff like this where like you need repetition. Repetition's good, but you then need to break up that repetition with like other things sometimes. So a lot of it can be repeating. You just need certain floors or designs that break it up, like here. I can't do as much as I could do in Minecraft, but that is the general idea. Is just you want to make sure it's like a balance of simplicity and complexity. If you make things too complex, like if you make every window unique, it's gonna look ridiculous. If you make every window look the same, it's gonna look ridiculous. So it's just like you have to find that balance. Which, if anyone here watching has not subscribed to Air of Azrael on YouTube, which is where our Minecraft Gotham City project is, please do it because it's huge. It's gonna be very cool. And we're doing like a whole story mode. I think I need to, you know what I might do? I'm gonna select all of these floors and like add a noise to it. Don't do that. Might be able to select by color, but I forgot how to do it. I subscribed before his video came out. You already know what the next episode will be about. Episode of Gotham Edifice? Or what? Or just like the series of this series? If you're talking about this one, I don't know. I don't know yet. Honestly, I might do this in the stream. I need to genuinely figure out what everything is gonna be. In turn, like I don't really know every building that's gonna be on this island. I need to actually plan it out. I think either City Hall or Gotham Bank is a pretty high likelihood. Is there a select by color? Because what is this? There's no. See, that's just like a paint. I wish there was a select by color. I know I can do just this so it doesn't have the arrows. I think City Hall should be in Old Gotham, like Arkham City. The people said City Hall because you can see it in the background of Arkham City. Like it just says City Hall with a big neon sign, which I think is a little ridiculous, but I'm not gonna do a big neon sign. But it is there. I feel like they would have City Hall in the biggest area. And Old Gotham got destroyed basically, so it can't even be there anymore. Should I be doing this? Does it really matter? If I don't know, if I detail everything like that, where it's like I gotta add noise, I don't know. I don't want to like. I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna work on this tree. There'll be a couple trees. Just watched that Killer Moth redesign video. Thoughts on continuing that with different character? Fleshing out villains that don't see the light of day. Actually, me and Sanity had that exact idea for other villains. I think it would be a cool series, but at the moment, like, I need to learn how to balance two series because I can't just start another series and then, it won't go well. So if the channel keeps growing and these series do well, then we can expand. Because we had a lot of ideas, like we want to do Hush, Great White Shark. Should be on whatever island GCPD is on. Well, that's this island. Or Founders? The GCPD will be over here. So City Hall could be over here. I will say that I feel a map that is all vertical will probably be a bit of a pain to traverse, especially since they added the Batmobile. Well, the Batmobile wouldn't be as significant in my version of the game. And like traversing upwards, that's kind of like, it's like the whole point. I kind of want it to be difficult because I think difficult in a sense that like they actually add on to it, because all they did in Arkham Knight was just make it easier. Like you go faster, your grapple boost is stronger. When you hit a wall, you just like bounce off. Um in my version of the game, it would be like there would be a lot of like development time on the traversal of Batman himself. Like there would be Batmobile stuff, but it wouldn't be to the degree that they did in the actual game. And traversal, like going up buildings and stuff, it would actually be, I would make it akin to like a climbing game where it actually feels like an accomplishment to actually climb a lot of these buildings instead of just spamming the click button until you're on top of it. Just had to hop in and tell you how much I support your work. I love this project and your dedication. Just finished Arkham Shadow today. If you played it, please continue. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I have not played Arkham Shadow because I don't have a MetaQuest, but I did watch all of it. I watched Arkham videos, like 8-hour version. It's pretty good. Would you still have tank combat? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe chases, but tank combat, nah. Yeah, I didn't hate the tank stuff, but I just think a Batman game is just a little weird. Also, so for the monorail station, this is a crazy idea that I'm I'm probably gonna get flack for. I'm thinking, I don't even know if this will work because there's gonna be other tall buildings. But I was like, if we're gonna lower this, I don't want to just like get rid of this section. I want something to be here. I guess it would be an observation tourist attraction. But I was like, what if it was for blimps instead? Like zeppelins, like the shit you see in the background of like the comics and stuff. And they dock, they just like come in, they dock right here. I would have to get rid of the clock or move it or something. And then they would go out this way. But I would have to make sure that there's not buildings in the way. It's obviously completely not realistic at all, I know, but they had the stag airship, so Suicide Squad's Metropolis had a cool blimp deck design. Yeah, dude, I love that map. It's really cool. I don't know, man. I feel like that game was something else, and they just like it just pivoted because that map is really cool, and it feels like it's not really important. And I was like waiting for someone to like make Metropolis cool because Metropolis like compared to Gotham, it's like you can't name a building in Metropolis other than LexCorp and the Daily Planet, I believe. Like, what else is there? And they actually made it look super freaking cool, and then just the game isn't good. I gotta put leaves on this thing. Technically, it's fall. Should I put fall leaves on it? I think if Suicide Squad went on sale, I mean, have you seen it? Like, do you know? I'm gonna put it this way. It is kind of like Borderland, like they wanted to do like the loot system of Borderlands where there's just a bunch of loot. Every enemy's dropping like a lot of shit and you upgrade and a few like RPG mechanics. Um but it's kind of like there's cutscenes and then there are bosses, but usually it's kind of like a wave defense. I don't want to say wave defense. It's just like you're in an area and it's like take out all the guys, or take out this tank, or take out this giant plant, or you know, it's like that. So, and I will tell you now, the story isn't all that. How do you think Robert Pattinson would get into the DCU? I don't know how he would get in. I think he could get in. What do you mean by that question? Like, what would his first appearance be? You just like with Suicide Squad, you just have to understand that like it's not appealing to superhero fans. Like if you like Spider-Man, I don't know if you would enjoy it. Although Spider-Man does have a lot of like upgrades and um procedural enemies around and stuff, but in terms of gameplay, it's like a whole different genre. It's what was the other game that I feel like it was going? It's kind of I feel like they're going for more like a Far Cry, Borderlands, like the four-player co-op type of genre. Thinking about Gotham Knights, I mean, yeah, Gotham Knights is the same. They're going for the same thing, I guess. The Gotham Knights is just the Spider-Man PlayStation games with like Arkham a little bit. You know, you have the same dodge mechanics. Open world is very similarly designed. Okay, I have the trees. I think I'm gonna add little like balconies because it looks a little weird. What's your take on establishing the fantastical in the Batman universe? I think the way the first movie is a fine setup. I think his early years can be more realistic, and then as we continue, you know, Gotham gets a little crazier. We have crazier villains. Like they already had the Joker. I don't like the Joker's design, but it's already like, okay, that's a more crazy villain. And then I think if they did Clayface or Mr. Freeze, like it could easily just become a fantastical world. I don't think it'd be that hard, honestly. And I think this saga of Batman that Matt Reeves is doing can just be his early years, and then what we see in the DCU is his later years when superheroes start to become like a thing. You know, you could have it be where in this universe Batman is like one of the first superheroes to exist, and everyone's like, you know, everyone thinks of him as like a boomer or whatever because he's, you know, he was like one of the first. Superman doesn't exist until a little bit later or something. Thank you, Red Eye Real. This looks kind of dumb up close, but I think from far away, it'll make it look like there's balconies or ledges. It's like there before Green Lantern. Dude, I really hope the Green Lantern show is good. I've been, like, Green Lantern is just a gold mine. I don't understand why it's been slept on. That's a whole, like, set of movies by itself. Like, it doesn't even need to just be Green Lantern. There's, like, so many, um, different sections and characters in that, like, universe, basically. You like the age of Green Lantern? From what I understand, the Green Lantern show is like um, how Jordan is more of the older Green Lantern that is like, oh, this is the old way, you know, like Boomer. He's the Boomer Green Lantern, and then it's not Kyle Rayner, it's the redheaded guy. What's his name? Guy Gardner, he I could be completely wrong. This is what I heard a while ago, but Guy Gardner is like the newer, he would be like the rookie, and that's like the dynamic. If that's off, please tell me because it could be completely different character. I don't know anything about Kyle Rayner though. All I know is he becomes the White Lantern at some point. But they need to do a movie where Larfleeze is a villain. Because Larfleeze's backstory is like actually tragic and would be like it would be great. Should be a really good villain. And then a movie where Atrocitus is the villain. That's his name, right? Real as in film or movie real? Yeah, I gotta speed this up. I'm not boring everyone. Speed run. I don't know if that's the same on the other side, but I don't care. I think I'll leave. Actually, this bottom layer does actually need. Does it? We didn't do. Nope, we did that. Let's see what else I can do. Add. This is really plain. I'm gonna add something here. It's not much I can though. If I add like a design, this. I need to use copy and paste a lot more things. Go. I recalled the time I was blown away by the look of Wayne Tower, and you're telling me now it's about to look even better. I mean, it's not gonna look like crazy better. I just want to add, because compared to the fade is off, right? It's not off. Hold on, let me turn off fade so you can actually see. There we go. This building, like, I don't know, it just has more, I did a lot more with the colors, and so I just want to make Wayne Tower match that. Okay, what else can I do, though? Wait for the TMNT Last Ronin game. Let me look that up. Wait, I'm gonna watch this trailer. Because I haven't actually seen this yet. I... Or not virtual studio mode. This shit is all propped wrong. Okay, I'm live watching this. Okay, this is not the trailer. I just clicked on whatever. The Last Ronin. 49 seconds long? Can y'all even hear this? Hold on. Y'all can't. There we go. What? THQ Nordic. I don't know who Black Forest is. What? Okay, this actually... If it's a game where they actually like, really take it seriously, that'll be so freaking cool. Anyways. thing. Wait a second. It's like taller. It is wide. Okay. We can make this more dramatic. I'm not stupid, that is. Hello, creamy, creamy guy? Magnificently detailed? Uh, kind of. Actually, you're wrong. It's not. Okay. I also, let me go to this one because this roof is just like, there's nothing here. But that's too light. I'm thinking of doing like a light color on the corners. So no jokes, no memes. If I asked you to build me a Wayne Manor like this, how much would you charge? Like, like in this program? Or like, what are you talking about? You want you want to pay me to design a Wayne Manor in this program? I mean, mm, I need a visual representation of like two places for a novel I'm writing. So it doesn't necessarily need to be Wayne Manor. I mean, I mean, if you send me an email, um, pure lark horseshit. I don't know. Send me like an email with the details and I can think about it. I need to go this later because these. Hell yeah, and I won't bug you about this. This is so badass you have no idea, and I respect the level of creative commitment. Thank you. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I wish we could make the spikes more interesting, but yeah. One thing I can do that. Maybe something like that would be cool. Gargoyles. Yeah, I probably should add some gargoyles. They're not going to be very detailed because it's blocks. I think I missed any. Okay. Do the same thing here. Okay, so where would these gargoyles even be? I assume I could put one here. That. Do one here. Oh, Love with the Last Ronin and Batman Beyond was somehow in the same universe? Is... Wait, why? Why Batman Beyond? That's... that is an insane take. That is crazy. Last Ronin is in the future, and so... Oh, I didn't know it was in the future. I watched trailer and I didn't know it didn't reveal anything. I'm gonna mark where I'm gonna put all these. It's gonna be a lot. I think someone suggested Old Wayne Tower, like the old one from the comics, the Court of Owls one. I'm just like, I don't have any room, man. There's no room. I wish Gotham Knights just did that Wayne Tower design. Like, why didn't they? Full letter grade if they did that. Last run is the best TMNT run. Last run is by the original writer, right? I heard it was good. I don't know much about TMNT, but I think it's cool. Imagine inverted takedown from that height. Yeah, all the way up here. Bungee jumping. That's basically what it is. Okay, did I miss any? I think there should be gargoyles here. Having a Socratic dialectic of the hero of a thousand faces by Joseph Campbell from the perspective of Batman. What? I've heard of Joseph Campbell. Who is this? Main recognition of Hollywood when George Lucas credited Campbell's work. Oh, you did the archetypal hero and the myths thing. Okay. Uh, okay. I don't think we should go into the play anymore. Going down a dark path. Damage has been done. What's up, prototype? Prototype number 1, the first one. Okay, what? Oh, yeah, I was doing this. Okay. I forgot who I was for a second. With your Gotham, are you sticking with Arkham lore or your own? Arkham lore has some fun inconsistencies. I am sticking with, like, Arkham City. Like, we're jumping off of Arkham City as a standpoint. So we're definitely taking inspiration from Arkham Knight as it exists, like Grand Avenue, which probably they didn't know that was going to exist until they made Arkham Knight, but we're taking some creative liberties here and there. You have a Wonder City, yeah. So everything that happens in Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, from Origins. I mean, there's some lore and consistency in Origins. It happened. Arkham Shadow, I don't know if I want to think about it that deeply. I guess it happened. I don't know. Where's Blackgate? I don't think we actually know where it is. I don't know where it is on my... I think it's in that direction. Way outside of... Like, it wouldn't fit here. Everything I have in this map, by the way, this is literally all I can fit in this program. Like, I've literally packed it as much as I can. So if you guys wanted me to do, like, Arkham City, I would have to make a whole... I can make, like, half of it, but I would have to make, like, a whole other map and start from there. So everybody's saying to make Wonder Tower. I can make that down the line. Are you thinking of adding more detail through Blender? No, I don't think it's worth it. I think that would be like, this is huge, so going into Blender and doing more stuff, like, these are already really hard to make, so I don't know if I want to add even more to the process. I'm gonna go over to the Grand Avenue block because something important that I need to do is detail all of the sidewalks. And someone also said in the comments that the Grand Avenue like intersection isn't big enough. I think the intersection would be... We have a choice. We can make it here. I thought this map would be big enough, but we're pushing for room here. Now I technically could push the intersection a little bit. I could have this be Grand Avenue Square, and then just push this intersection over to the right, and then have this intersection here, so that there's actually room for a building. And then this road would just, I guess, I'd move it over a little bit and it would kind of curve. Is the building too wide for the map? Like, are you planning to build just the key mark buildings, or am I missing something? Well, I mean, I'm very early into the process, so technically these are unmarked locations. Like, this isn't this block is just filled with unimportant locations. I plan to do everything. Um, I plan to fit every building on this map, not just the important ones. The reason there's mainly important ones is just because that's what people want to see. Scale is the first thing to build. Do you have a size appropriate car person? Yeah, so a person is 1.5. So think of each block as a meter. A person is like a really tall person would be 2 blocks tall, but a normal person is like here. And I actually calculated, if you go to my Wayne Tower video, I use that to calculate the height of Wayne Tower, which is almost as tall as the Empire State Building. Grand Avenue is actually probably about the same height or close to the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building cheats a lot with its spire. It has a huge spider, guys. Okay, let me actually add this. Spider-Man. Please don't tell anybody I said spider. Please. Need a color selection tool. I'm telling you. Anyone knows about the color selection tool, let me know. There's a bucket tool, but I don't think the thing I need to do is add like a mixture of blocks, and I don't think the bucket tool will even work. Will you be incorporating other locations from Gotham Knights, BTAS, or comics? Maybe a little bit. I hope I did not. Oh. Probably not a lot. Definitely not Gotham Knights. Like, in terms of... I want everything to be original, so... I might take inspiration from Gotham Knights, but like I'm gonna have a dam and stuff, so that's kind of similar. Um, but I'm not gonna take any locations directly, unless it's like from Arkham Knight. Making Panessa Studios, yeah, there will be. It'll be right over here. Nope, I lied. Wait, where am I? It'll be right here. And the zoo will be over here. I actually really want to do the zoo. Do I know what the zoo, like how it fits into the story? No. Do I want to make a zoo? Yes. Is there any way to import this in Minecraft? There probably is. I could import it into Blender, and then Blender has an add-on that will convert the color of materials into their corresponding Minecraft blocks. But there'd be tons of work you'd have to do to like actually make it look good. Um, but if you want to see Minecraft content, go subscribe to Air of Azrael on YouTube, where we are doing our Minecraft Gotham City. And actually, we're gonna make a Grand Avenue very similar to this. I would just look up Gotham Edifice or Air of Azrael. I think it's Facky. You're right. So yeah, the story isn't canon. So like Arkham Knight's story would be different in my version. So, but I am including things. So Vanessa Studios, I've chosen to. I mean, I could get rid of it if I wanted to, but I've chosen to keep certain locations from the story, but they'll probably be heavily changed. Like the Arkham Knight wouldn't be in my story at all. I don't know if I'm actually gonna create the story, but I don't know if people want it enough, I can do it. I did like 2 streams working on it. This is taking a while because I have to like the diagonal roads take forever. There might be like a replace command. The Arkham Knight should have been Azrael. That would have been better. Azrael would have made a lot more sense 'cause they actually set him up. I wanted Azrael, like if I were to write the story, Azrael would be a boss fight. It is a criminal offense that they did not make Azrael boss fight. I mean, I'm glad he's a playable character, that's cool. But his side mission was lame. Come on. And a side mission, he was talking about how the fires of Gotham would, like, kill the Batman, and he's reduced to a side mission. It's really cool that they expanded on that in, Arkham Shadow. The same with Hush. I would have had Hush be probably the main villain of Arkham Knight, not Scarecrow. Like, Scarecrow makes literally, like, I just don't understand Scarecrow at all. You could have Scarecrow show up, and he could, I don't know, he could threaten the city or whatever, but the main villain material, like, I don't know, man. You got messed up by Killer Croc. That sucks, man, but, like, I don't know what that has to do with Batman. And just go across the block. Killer Croc is literally in a blimp in the ocean. You can get your revenge. I don't know what the city did to you. Someone made their own version of Arkham Knight, but I can't remember who it was. Would you have liked if Hush replaced Scarecrow and Scarecrow replaced Arkham Knight? Yeah. Actually, I think Scarecrow, like, you need to expand Scarecrow's motive and, like, make him more interesting. They just assumed that, oh, like, Scarecrow's already interesting because he was in Arkham Asylum, right, guys? It's like, no, like, this guy has no, like, there's no depth to him. He has no character. There's no reason for him to do what he's doing right now. We don't know his motive. I don't even think they ever say his motive in the game. It's just assumed, like, oh, yeah, this guy's evil. He wants to destroy the city. I don't know why. He just wants to. I think in my script, I was going to have it where, like, Scarecrow has already captured Killer Croc. And, like, he's keeping Killer Croc as, like, a pet. And he's, like, gotten full revenge. But, like, there would be more to it than that. Because just, like, the idea that he wants to destroy all of the city because Killer Croc messed him up is just stupid. Could have notes of your Gotham Zoo with the new Absolute Batman origin. Yes, for real. Will Riker Heights be as futuristic as a night? Because I thought uh, it really clashed with the rest of the city. Riker Heights? Oh, you mean, I thought you meant Iron Heights. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Founders yet, but I agree. I don't like they went, like, very modern, futuristic aesthetic, which it looked cool. It was kind of a precursor to, like, Metropolis, but I'm gonna try to make it a bit more Art Deco. Oh my gosh. I'll select all of this eventually. It will be selected. This is what I have to go through. Like when I made Grand Avenue, like that was a whole day's worth of work. Like I spent hours and hours and hours on it. I wish I cut it down even more. 40 minutes is a lot. I don't know, do you guys prefer like a longer video? Can I get rid of this one? Or no? Not letting me. Okay. I definitely did like ramble a lot. What's up, Brandon Tran? What's up, Parker Studios? I prefer a longer format. Okay. People prefer longer videos. Although Arkham Knight's story might have been rushed, it was still a remarkable game with many moments I can't forget. I wish I don't really have the connection I have with Arkham Knight that a lot of other people do. Maybe because I was older when I played it. Um, I think what I really respect about the game is the detail. Just the graphics, the sound design, like all of the technical elements are like crazy. Top of the line AAA development. The cutscenes, the mocap, animation, graphics itself is just like I don't know. That's what I appreciate most about the game. And just all the little details you can do in the gameplay. Some of the stuff they added to the combat was really cool. As much as I don't like the Batmobile, like it is insanely detailed. I there's not much about the story that I like, really, unfortunately. I like the Joker stuff actually, somewhat. But that's the main thing that brings me back is just the detail. Yeah, it looks better than a lot of games today. It just I don't know what they did. I don't know why they were just so like Rocksteady's crazy. They went from a very underground like game where you played as like a riot officer or something, and then they went to Arkham Asylum and like just became like top of the line AAA studio. It's crazy. And now they took a deep dive, but we don't have to talk about that. I heard that they're working on a new Arkham. I also hope it's not connected. The Arkhamverse is um it's convoluted and there's a lot of stuff I don't like about it. I think they should just start over. Like Arkham Shadow tried really hard to like add more depth to the universe because Rocksteady didn't start thinking about like, oh, this is actually a deep story or whatever. They didn't start thinking about that until like kind of Arkham City. Arkham Shadow is trying to add a lot more depth to the character like Arkham Origins did. And it just like it doesn't really make sense because it's a prequel. I appreciate it. It's just like it's too late. I think they should just make a new I want them to just make a new Batman universe, new Batman game. Start over. You seen Arkham Shadow cutscene? I've seen all of it. If they remake an Arkham game, which one would you want? I definitely Arkham Asylum. Absolutely Arkham Asylum. And by remake, I mean like I do not understand people who complain when a studio's remaking a game, I just can't stand people who like get so upset when they're like, "Oh, it's not exactly the way it was." And it's like, "What? It's a remake." Like I get the idea of respecting the integrity of the original artists. Um, totally get that. But as a fan, I don't know how the developers would feel, and I think they should be consulted about it. But as a fan of Arkham Asylum, I don't want the same game. Why would I want to play the same game? It just looks better. Like I don't want to. Like we can get a remaster. That's cool. But like if they're doing a remake, remake it. Like completely remake it. The map can be different. Like and by I don't mean like totally different, like completely different. I just mean just change up the entire level design. The character's different. They add more depth to Batman himself. They add side missions. They add cut content that wasn't in the game, like that one section of the map you could find in concept art. They find any other cut content that we don't even know about and put it in the game. Like I'm talking, just remake it completely. I don't want to just play Arkham Asylum with Arkham Knight combat. I want a whole new game that embodies what the original game was, but it's not the same game necessarily. Kind of the way they do Resident Evil, but probably even more so. Unpopular opinion, but the Batman is better Batman movie than the Dark Knight Rises? Is that a joke? Because the Dark Knight Rises is like one of the worst Batman movies. Like I think it probably that's really low down there. That's next to Batman and Robin. This is becoming an opinion stream. Remaking game is harder than coming up with a new one, as you need to balance the. Yeah, I mean it is. It's a very difficult thing, which is like I don't know if they want to really do that. I'm just saying like if they were gonna do it, I want it to be somewhat. I just don't want it to be a remaster. Like at least do what the Resident Evil remakes did, where a lot of the levels are different. Like they've redesigned. They've improved a lot of the character designs, added new content. The story is slightly different. I don't know. I think that would just be a lot better than a remaster or something. My man came to work on this project. We can't stop yapping. Yeah, guys, shut the hell up. Hold on. I'm so close to getting done selecting all of this. I need to lock in. Gotta lock in. Is that everything? It is. I know I selected this part here. There's just nothing I can do about it. I have seen the Penguin show. It's pretty good. So from my understanding, you put random, and it should be which indexes? Why is it not updating? Okay, 16, 17, 18. It's not. I don't think 15 is one of them. I think it's 16 through 18. Let me see if I can select these and not deselect other things. We have, yeah, it seems to just be those three. So it's 16 through 18. So what you do is rand 16, 18. Holy shit. I meant 116, 18. Right? It no longer will tell me. I'm just gonna. There we go. Wait. Did it do it? 16. Did I do this wrong? Oh, let me look it up. I have to look this up every time. Oh, I did it right. Maybe it is. I can't tell. Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. It's all detailed. Have you played Insomniac Spider-Man? I have not personally played it. I don't think I would be the biggest fan because it's a lot of procedural things going on and like just a lot of like um side missions, but I do think they're really cool. I heard the new one wasn't as good. Quick question about future DC. Do you think Gun Superman will be good based off the trailer? Yeah, it looks great. I'm actually very hopeful about that movie, ironically. And for this one, I think all I'm gonna do is just add in some benches, even though they're not really gonna be perfectly to scale, but can't really do much about it. Look good. I don't know. That brown, this brown. Every time some major plot happens, it reflects in the city itself. Yeah, actually, yeah, that is a great point. Like, I know in the first one, like, doesn't like the power go out all over the city, and like, and then it like changes seasons and stuff. And then the Sandman battle in the second one is really cool. That's where I put it right. Oh my, hate this game. Hate MagicaVoxel. Probably do benches here. Honestly, this could be a really cool blimp. Because this is huge. This is like, an airport. The amount of space there is. Not like a whole airport, but in terms of just people waiting around. What's going on in the chat? Uh, Wonder Woman game has potential. We haven't seen anything. Problem. I don't think there's been anything, right? They almost made a Batman game back in 2012, which got turned into Lord of the Rings: Shadow of Mordor. I don't know. I guess it's like a special type of bench. I don't. That's stupid. I think that's stupid. Go. Holy crap, I just spilled water like inside of my sleeve. How do I even do that? Okay, I'm back. $22 viewers. Now 11. Okay, never mind. um, back to model. This block was fairly detailed. I had like fire escapes. Oh, I don't know if I want to do fire escapes like all over Grand Avenue. Do I? There's no fire escapes on Wayne Tower. Is that legal? Are you allowed to just not have fire escapes? Might be able to copy this design over here, paste it. That doesn't line up. That is infuriating. Lines up with the windows though. That's the big thing. Is this the same material as the walls? Bro. I'm just gonna place a few because like I honestly I can't afford to just, you know, obsess over how realistic this is and like make the fire escapes make complete sense. Just wanted to give the impression that it's realistic. Main tower's just special and they don't need it. We also have to figure out how this is being supported eventually. Anything else I want to do right now? I know I said I would detail this, but I don't really know. Might just put some benches in here. I'll do... Dude, this room is way too small. Way too small for this. And I didn't do it right. Ooh, I haven't made a water. I think this is a window. I go into review. What is the Wayne Tower? Is this the Wayne Tower window? That looks like water to me. Should this be tiles? Crap. I'll just have to Fill it in manually. I hope that lines up? Question mark? Does, thankfully. 'Cool. The last thing I want to do. It's very complex. Yes, it is indeed very complex. Which is, a burden I'm willing to carry. Last thing I want to do. How long have I been streaming? 600 hours? Man, that's crazy. 2 hours. The one thing I want to do is actually figure out what the heck I'm doing on this map with y'all's input. Let me bring it up. Where the heck? Arkham Knight redesign. Let me load this up. Put that here for a second. Window capture. Not even cropped right. And this is on. I gotta move this here. Go. Chat. Thank you, German Shepherd. Okay, so I want to figure out, like, in terms of, I think we should just focus on Miyagani Island at the moment. I need to figure out, like, literally, like, what all these buildings are. I'm going to, like, draw, which I can full screen, so Um, Dang, why is it so laggy? Okay, I might just open up. Hmm. I'm gonna open up an image of the map with no text. Okay, so what we have so far is Wayne Tower, about this big. We have this block completely filled up. This road will need to be moved over to here. Grand Avenue is absolutely massive, so it's like probably put some like trees here. Something's got to be here. Okay, so this one. This is I'll just call it Gotham Center. Pull up the chat. Make it a color I can actually see. We have Gotham Center here. This is Grand Avenue. And so there will be a theater here. One, unless y'all have any other ideas for like what should be at Grand Avenue Square. Two, I'm actually just gonna roughly redraw the roads instead of that. looks bad, but intended looks good. You have a meta quest? I don't plan on getting a meta quest. I just don't have, I got a lot of other stuff to worry about. Just gonna stick to my computer. I've already watched all of Arkham Shadow, so I mean, I'd like to play it eventually, but it's just not the right time at all. Thoughts on Fortnite Gotham? Like the old one? Where they turn tilted towers into Gotham City? It was kind of lame, not gonna lie. Wayne Tower was slightly cool. Did you feel the air change? I did. It feels worse. Okay, guys, I need your help. Junior can be included. So, Olympus Hotel. I hope this is enough space. I don't know. What could this be? Probably miscellaneous buildings. There needs to be a miscellaneous building here. Honestly, let's get all the important stuff. So where the Bank of Gotham. Technically, if you're gonna base it off Arkham City, it'd probably be over here. Clock tower is right here. But I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. So I have the Bank of Gotham here. Won't take up the whole block. It'll take up this corner. But a Pia is weird sometimes. And then City Hall. Where the hell would City Hall be? Someone said that they wanted it to be near the GCPD. And I proposed that the GCPD would be over here, but I'm kind of thinking it shouldn't be. Also, the bridge. This bridge should go this way. Probably. I think I'm gonna put the GCPD here. I'm going to have the Gotham. Gotta think carefully about this. Gotham's D tier? Well, just wait. I could have City Hall here. Because Air Vaziril is the biggest hater. Think City Hall could be here, maybe. Pretty large building, I guess, maybe. Not asking for a month, guys. Not asking for a week. I'm not asking for a year. Just give me one more day. Just one more day. I know that the botanicals. Gonna be there. Technically a part of Miyagani, kind of. This will be miscellaneous buildings for sure. Just a bunch of small ones. This will be a misc build. This could be misc buildings. You know, a building that I really liked in Arkham Knight was the Gotham Globe building. It was unbelievably small, though. Where's Killer Croc's lighthouse space? I got you, bro. It's right here. You thought I was unprepared. I knew where that was gonna be. Are you gonna put Lex Tower in the city? Yeah. Right here, bro. You thought I didn't know. You thought I was new. Where's Bane's shipping container? I've actually moved that off of this map to another location. Cord Industries? Somewhere over here. We should have the Gotham Globe building, because that was cool. I don't know where to put, let's see. Diamond Casino? What was the Diamond Casino a part? What was the Diamond Casino again? Was that in Arkham City? From GTA. 6 of Diamonds. 20 miscellaneous hotels. I mean, it's just miscellaneous, whatever. Gotham Globe. Because the Gotham Herald is here, I don't want to put the Gotham Globe, like, you know, right next to him. So I'll put it... What was the Gotham Globe? Is the Gotham Globe a newspaper company? Or was this just a random building that was just called the Gotham Globe? It's a newspaper? Okay. So I might be able to fit it here. So be misc. Uh we could do... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. We could do the Hell's Gate headquarters. Orphanage? Somewhere on Bleak Island. Honestly, no, I think Hell's Gate would probably be on Bleak Island as well. S Also, okay, I need y'all's opinion. Some people are saying the Iceberg Lounge. And I don't know, cuz in the lore, the one that you find in Arkham City, that is the Iceberg Lounge. Like, that's not the second one. I'm pretty sure that is just the Iceberg Lounge. And I think what people are referring to is the Arkham VR Iceberg Lounge, which I don't think is actually real. It was just something Batman had in his dream. Unless we have the lore where somehow Cobblepot has made his own a new Iceberg Lounge in downtown within 12 months from Arkham City after being locked up because it's cool. I guess I could add lore. We could do a club that is this a lot of this stuff we're just gonna put in edifice, man. This is just the edifice concept map at this point. What if there's a club that we base off of the Royal Flush Gang, and it's similar to the Iceberg Lounge, but it's not. And it's like it's at the top of a skyscraper, and there's like a story mission in it, crime scene or something. I think that would be more interesting. Junior, I mention edifice all the time. I'm like a funnel. Okay, wait, what would the Royal Flush... I know there's like the Six of Diamonds thing I did on an old Gotham. I'm just gonna call it Royal Flush Club. If there's already a Royal Flush Club in the Archiverse, please let me know. I think this could be a really tall building that's like... Where would this go? This could go over here. It's not the whole building, like there'd be offices, but the penthouse is like where the club is. I'll put it at this corner. Right there. Would there be a secret Diddy club? That's the Royal Flush Club, bro. Get informed. 315 Riddler trophies? Riddler's gonna die off screen. Actually, no. The map is like vertical now, so I'm gonna have more of those AR challenges, but Riddler's doing them now. So instead of Batmobile races, it's now gliding races. And there's like electricity hanging from buildings, and you have to dodge that shit. Yeah, Bank of Gotham, Gotham Center. What else is on? What is in the game that's on Miyagani Island? What about the Heavenly Hotel next to Wayne Tower? Is that the one with like the Chinese themed interior? Can't believe that has a name. Sure. Is it actually called the Heavenly Hotel? Or it has a big hotel sign on it. Umber Rail building? I mean, I don't think we need an Umber Rail building. We have Grand Avenue. We could have a stop. We definitely need a stop over here. So we will need a monorail station, I guess. Think you forgot about Grand Avenue Station? Right there. So we'll have a minor monorail station hanging over the road right here or something. The other Grand Avenue? I don't want to do that one because it just doesn't make any sense. The the Lunar Store, the Umbrail Station. There's also the Gotham Globe. Yep, I'm doing the Gotham Globe. It is right there. Keep doing that. What was that hotel in Arkham Shadow, the Deacon Hotel? That does that even show up in the game, really? Oh, Beacon. Beacon Hotel. I could do the Beacon Hotel. Beacon is in Arkham City? Is it? In the trailer, it was like near downtown. Elliott Memorial Hospital. I could do a hospital, yeah. Uh, Beacon. Oh, that there. The hospital. You could put the hospital here where it's like it goes over the road. And that kind of puts it out of the way of the other buildings. You can almost say it looks a lot like the edifice, Elliott Memorial Hospital. That has a similar setup. The Black Canary Club will probably be one of these theaters. What else was in the background of Arkham City? I'm gonna... My cursor, damn. There's the GCN building that we... Gotham City News. Do we want to do Gotham City News since Arkham Origins did Gotham City News? What is this? Whoa, what the? City Skylines? What is this? Oh, wait. No, wait, is this Blender? Sorry, guy. I'm looking at this art station. Like, someone did their own... What? Oh, I gotta show you this. Hold on. I gotta show everybody this. Can Chrome show up? But not that Chrome? Hold on. Let me put this Chrome in the other Chrome. This Chrome in this Chrome. I have to unfull screen. There's too much going on. Look at this shit. Someone like redid the Arkham Knight map, but like different. I don't think it looks amazing, but I'm wondering, did they just find a bunch of assets and like compile this? It looks like Arkham Knight if it was Gotham Knights. Like they just made it bigger. This really does look like Gotham Knights, the way that they did the bridges. Batman. Oh, this is City Skylines? Okay, y'all said a lot of stuff. Did you do the Gotham Herald? I did do the Gotham Herald. That is actually this actually have a video on it. GCN Tower. Where's the Cloudburst? Holly's Diner, that's true. I don't want to add GCR towers everywhere. I might add one. DCUO assets. Yeah, I think they just like took assets from like a lot of games and stuff and put them together. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, individual buildings look kind of lame, but it's cool to see like a different take on it. That blimp is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna... What else did y'all say? 12 Tree Tower and Midtown Mall. I don't remember what that looks like, so I'm gonna look it up. And I get 0 results. I assume it's the one in front of Polly's Diner. Drones spying on citizens? That's a good idea. Yeah, we put that in. Gotham Tonight building. The Gotham Tonight building is lame, but I might put a billboard somewhere. Sure, I'll put Gotham Tonight over here. I'm gonna make it very... I'm telling you, that Gotham Tonight building is the ugliest building on that island. And Midtown Mall. Midtown Mall. I'll put it here. What I'll do is there'll be skyscrapers, but the bottom of it is the Midtown Mall, and there's like a tunnel that leads over to this street. The Diddy hotels, I already have them. Royal Hotel from Origins. Only doing stuff in like the Arkham Knight area. Origins can't even fit on the map. But if I get $1 billion in donations, I'll remake all of the Arkham games. Okay, we got quite a lot of room still, so actually, I'm gonna look at the concept art as well. Because there might be some buildings in the concept art that they didn't end up putting in the game. Where did I put that? References. Monarch Theater. I'm only doing the Arkham Knight section right now. Makes 60% of buildings under construction. Very true. Let's see. I feel like we're missing something really important. Parking garage. I don't really want to do a parking garage. I mean, maybe. I don't want to do the orphanage on Miyagani. I'm probably going to put that on Bleak instead. Cobblepot Manor, definitely going to have that on probably Bleak. Giant chapel we find... I could do like a super gothic building. Let me see where I'd put that. I'll put it... Thinking. I could put it here. I don't know what this would be called. I guess chapel. It's not really a chapel though, I don't think. Uh, Orb Theater, Kleist Theater. Yeah, I'm gonna do those are gonna be these theaters. Gotham Cathedral. I don't know if I want to do Cathedral. Maybe. I think that's probably just kind of what this building could be. I could do a cathedral. I'll just call it Cathedral. And I think that's how you spell it. We'll figure it out later. Oh, I need to figure out where Polly's Diner is gonna be. Probably over here, I'm gonna be honest. I could put it here. Underground sewers. I'm not gonna add anything underground because I'm building it in voxels, but it technically would. If I was making the real game, I would have a lot of like sewer systems and stuff. GothCorp. So do you think GothCorp would have a building downtown as well? I was thinking GothCorp would be on Founders like they did in the base game as like their new headquarters. Because if it's downtown, it would imply that it's kind of old. I feel like we've covered everything in terms of the Arkhamverse. I mean, if you look at the concept art, it really feels like they were planning to have blimps. Like there's concept art of blimps like docking to buildings and stuff. So that's probably what I'm gonna turn the monorail station into. Oh my god, that is really bad concept art. There are these like um one of my favorite background buildings in the game. These two towers that have sky bridges. I'll probably put it I'm thinking. Cause these I know these are gonna be kinda small. These plots here. Could put it here. I might just put it here. Penguin ship. I might do Mr. Freeze's ship at some point. And we're gonna do something really similar in Edifice, so I don't know if I wanna sabotage that. I might just put the towers here. There we go. It'll be diagonal, but That actually is gonna be kind of rough making those diagonally. What I like to do in Neo Gotham. All these projects are gonna take too long. Like, I'm not gonna get to anything beyond this map. Like, I'll be 80 when I get to that. Everything else is just gonna be misc, I guess. Unless we can think of... I do think a museum would be cool. Yeah, I have the Gotham Globe. It's right here. How long do you think it would take to recreate Arkham Asylum's map with the Arkham Knight graphics? Probably. I mean, I don't know. It depends on like what. Depends on who's working on it. But in terms of the assets, like they're made for the same engine, so um, I don't think it would be too difficult. In terms of me recreating it, definitely not. I know how to recreate it, but that would take a lot. That would take a long time for me. For a studio, it probably wouldn't take that long. There's a lot of just miscellaneous everywhere. All of this is miscellaneous. Unless I think of something else. There probably will be more notable buildings here, but Newton Fairground, I might add that. I could add that over here, maybe? Or here? I will think about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. The next video will be on the Gotham Specters Nightwing. I think it'd be very cool. If you're just here for Voxel Gotham, I highly recommend checking out the Lego Batman reboot, Gotham Specters. I think it's really cool. We're gonna be doing like all about Nightwing backstory, 4 alternative suits, and like the gameplay. It's gonna be cool. And if you support that series, I'm more likely to work on Voxel Gotham as well. Um, and shout out Gotham Edifice. Look it up on YouTube if you haven't already. And thanks everyone for watching. I will see you pretty soon, hopefully, next few days.